Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Nick and Knarf. That's my brother Nick. I'm his brother Knarf.
Frank.
And we are here to enjoy another day of music along with you. And today we've got a really special celebration of one of the most iconic and successful and groundbreaking duos of all time. It's the Everly brothers.
So here we are, brothers, bringing you brothers. These guys were from
we
Knoxville.
we are forever Lee brothers.
That's right. Oh, very good.
Nice.
These guys are from Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the Volunteers. Good basketball team this year.
Yep.
And one of the things that that we were kind of talking about was the fact that Rolling Stone rated them as the #1 duo of all time. They had 35 Billboard Top 100 hits and 26 in the top 40. They were only second to Hall & Oates in terms of number of top 40 singles, but they were inducted into the Hall of Fame, one of the first 6 inductees into the 1986 Hall of Fame. And one of the things I really loved was Neil Young introduced them, and he observed that every musical group he had ever belonged to had tried and failed to copy the Everly brothers' harmonies. Yeah. What a tribute. I mean,
no kidding. These guys, I know that there was a big rift between the two brothers for a long time, and they finally reconciled, and that's great to hear. Phil Everly died in 2014 at the age of 75, and Don died in 2021, just a couple years ago at the age of 84, and they left us, like Nick said, this incredible legacy.
Unbelievable.
21 studio albums, 2 live albums, 29 compilation albums, and 75 singles. Nick told you how many hits they had, but the number of singles they put out was 75, and that's from 1957 into the late 1990s. It's just incredible output. Like he said, one of the first inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. People have tried to duplicate the sound and never could, but we've got a great show for you today. We're going to showcase 3 of their very special songs, and there's so many others we could have chosen, but Nick has chosen a couple and I have, and we meshed it together into a group of songs that we think you really represent them at their best, and we're looking forward to it. But before we get started, please, we'd like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share. If you haven't, hit the like icon for us. Join the tribe. We'd appreciate it, and if you have, baci a tutti.
That's right.
So anyway, but we're ready to get into it, right, Nikki?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 3 songs. This is the first selection, and this is Nick's all-time favorite Everly Brothers songs. All I Have to Do Is Dream. Here we go. The Everly Brothers.
So good.
Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream when I want you. In my arms when I want you. And all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. Dream, dream, dream when I feel blue in the night, and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
So simple, so poignant, so musically perfect.
These guys are the voice of the 50s teenage life and the romance of being a teenager in the 50s. They really were maybe one of the first teenage idols, even before Elvis hit the scene, or maybe around the same time.
Good-looking guys, wholesome looking. They definitely dabbled in drugs in the 60s. There was a big issue there in, I guess, the late 60s, and that was probably part of the reason.
Boy, are those angelic voices harmonizing together.
So good.
And such a simple musical line, and they have so much emotion they put in the song.
I mean, that song reached number one, and let's be honest, it's the only song where you could feature the two words, gee whiz.
I know.
And everybody said, it sounds cool, even though it's like, Beaver and, Andy Griffith, but it's so good.
There's just an innocence to the sound of this song, especially, and it's just about an innocence of a whole age that they seem to embody with their sound and those lovely voices. And
beautiful.
What did you guys think of All I Have to Do Is Dream? Isn't it gorgeous? Leave us your comments. Now, let's get into a little more of a jumpy tune by the Everly Brothers. It's kind of more of a rockabilly song, They kind of have some of those rockabilly roots in their music.
Yeah.
And this is another big hit of theirs, and it's a great one. It's called Cathy's Clown. Here we go.
Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Cathy's clown. I've gotta stand tall.
Cool.
A man can crawl. But when he knows you tell lies and he lets them pass him by, he's not a man at all. Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Cathy's clown. When you see me shed a tear, and you know that it's sincere, don't you think it's kinda sad that you're treating me so bad, or don't you even care? Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Cathy's clown. That's Cathy's clown. That's Cathy's clown.
I am not sure I would ever have picked that drum kind of.
Isn't that a unique? I was
sound.
going to bring that up. That is one of the most iconic things about this song, is that unusual little drum paradiddle there. That
Yeah, it's just.
and then the other thing is that iconic come, and then his voice right behind. It's almost like
That's
row,
so
row,
good.
row your boat.
That
row,
is
row,
so
row.
good.
but so beautiful and catchy, and then that little shift goes into that old like 50s kind of. What a tasty, cute, tight, clever song. I mean, 2.5 minutes. That's how much these songs were. We're back in the AM days, man. There was no FM radio.
Yep.
There weren't any album cuts. There weren't any director's cuts or extended versions. These were one-take wonders in the studio. Not really one take. They probably did a couple. But the point is, they made them for these short little stretches, and yet they pack so much music, harmony,
So do you
and
know what
interest
year
in
this
there.
was?
I think it's like 58, 59.
So we're talking pretty
Something like
soon. The
that.
Righteous Brothers are really getting big, and of course, Roy Orbison and a few others. And boy, they're right in that great
I feel
genre.
a real simpatico between a lot of the stuff that the Everly Brothers put out and Roy Orbison put out.
Yep.
There seems to be they're like bookends of the age in that sound of music, that 50s romantic.
Would have loved to hear them
love
singing
songs.
together. Wouldn't you like to hear those three guys doing three-part
Oh,
harmonies?
that would have been awesome. Wouldn't it have been great?
Man.
Anyway, what did you think of Cathy's Clown? Leave us your comments on that one. So, this has been so great to listen to this stuff. And now
Yeah.
we're gonna take us out with our final choice for the day. Another beautiful love song. One of their also very, very big hits. Here it is, "Crying in the Rain." I was all right.
I'll never let you see the way my broken heart is hurting me. I've got my pride and I know how to hide all my sorrow and pain. I'll do my crying in the rain. If I wait for cloudy skies, you won't know the rain from the tears in my eyes. You'll never know that I still love you so, though the heartaches remain. I'll do my crying in the rain. Raindrops falling from heaven could never wash away my misery. Since we're not together, I look for stormy weather to hide these tears I hope you'll never see. Someday when my crying's done, I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never see me complain. I'll do my crying in the I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain.
You know, another guy who would have sounded great singing with them was the young Wayne Newton. He would have fit right in. He really
might
would have
have.
with that voice he is.
But don't they capture the
So good.
innocence of being young and in love? I mean, no matter how melodramatic all the songs are in that way, when you're young and you're in love, it feels that way. You feel those first love pangs. And I mean, even though your emotions are out of control, these songs captured those emotions when they got pushed to extremes.
And even though it's raining, you can differentiate between my tears and the raindrops. I mean, that is kind of cool. That was a good line. It was worded differently. But
yeah, the way you hide them, that way, no, you can't tell you've been crying. It's so great. Aren't these wonderful songs? And all of the Everly Brothers songs that were masterful hits.
Good.
Left such a mark on music for half a century. Just remarkable stuff. And we really, really hope you enjoyed our showcase today of the fabulous, iconic Everly Brothers. And if you liked what you heard, please subscribe, like, and share. Tell your friends about Nick and Knarf, because we're caring for your ears one ear at a time. And the rest of you, we love you.
And we hope we're going to see you next time on another edition of Nick and Knarf, two brothers in Tucson, bringing you music from the 50s now, 60s, 70s, and beyond.
We go everywhere in time to bring you beauty. Anyway, peace out. Ciao, Bumpy.
Ciao.